Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Vitinha to Chiellini. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Gullit. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. No, the clearance is short. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, it's Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. Pelé. Pelé proves just a little bit too strong. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's Vieira. Germany still without a single shot on target. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Michael. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. Eto'o, chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking to go deep. Pelé quietly revving up. And that could set him on his way. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball, good take. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Cruyff. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe. Gullit. Mbappe. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Maicon gets across to intercept that. Seedorf. Vieira. Maicon. Aims beyond the defence. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gets a good foot in there. Michael. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Knocks it out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now this could be a chance. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pele. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Please make sure to
An
watch the
intriguing
screen
half,
for an
lacking only in
information
goals.
bulletin
The
from
score
regional police
0-0.
department.
And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. A great chance! Oh, well spotted, had to be at his very sharpest there.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Vitinha goes short. Maicon gets good distance on it.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Long ball looking to counter. That's an imaginative pass. Great work on the overlap. It's a throw-in. And it's Vieira. And he welcomes it in. Nesta. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a good run down the right. They get a throw-in.
Substitution for Germany, number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Vitinha
Coming on to replace him is number
looking for a
10,
runner.
Pele. Substitution
That
taking
was
place.
a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking for the run. Zanetti with the slide tackle there. Vitinha. Now it's Owen. Now it's Pele. He is through here. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's found support out wide. Seedorf. And this is Eto'o. It's Pele! And still we await the first breakthrough. That is good alertness. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Brilliantly cut out. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Oh, Pele! Oh, it's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Can he finish? And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Shot, surely! Germany are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's fabulous. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Hullet. Number 99, Eto'o. Number 21, Seedorf.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Ibrahimovic.
Nice looking ball.
Number 11.
Oh, delightful ball.
Number 22, Mateus. Substitution.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Can he get it through? Pele in acres of space out wide. Roberto Carlos, quick look, then plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played out wide, and it's Roberto Carlos. Pele, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaká. Threads one in. It's Dembele! Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Zakaria. Now it's Kaká. And it's Nakata, looking to play him in. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nesta with the clearance. Maicon. That's very neat. He slings it in. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Nice-looking ball. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he latch on to this? Tries to get it clear. Pinches it off him. That's good vision. And this is Messi. Seedorf. Nesta. Roberto Carlos. Pull it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Hullet. And he's chosen to go back. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rijkaard. It's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Germany so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nedved.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's intervened well there. Played out to the right. And this is Eto'o. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Roberto Carlos. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Goal! Germany!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Drives it in. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o shoots! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's played through for him. He's being urged to shoot. Played into the box. Germany have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Roberto Carlos. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that is out of play. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Thuram. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Roberto Carlos. Ball comes in. Cruyff. Seedorf. And this is Hullet. Vieira. Cruyff. Now it's Neymar.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Germany very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. There's the start of the second half. Michael can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. And he's being shifted off it. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Nedved! It's anyone's ball now.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That's a throw. Pass somewhat off target. Just eases him off. And a chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk with the clearance. He's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's in on goal. Swings a mighty effort. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. And here's Messi. And he's had a hit. And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Germany are looking to go forward now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rijkaard. That ball looks a good one. Vieira can get it clear. Chance, surely! 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Looks across and plays it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Rijkaard. And it's Nedved. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. And a great chance! He's got a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Shot a goal! Quick look, then plays it in. Thuram clears it away. Nice control. And it's played in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Cruyff. Maicon. Maicon stood his ground strongly. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Neymar. Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 19, Messi. Number 11,
And it's Maicon.
Nedved.
Roberto
2,
Carlos with the challenge,
Rijkaard.
and he has given away a
Coming
free
on the
kick.
field, number 8, Del Piero. Number 45, Osman.
Roberto Carlos
17,
has been booked, just to
Johan
confirm, for that
Cruyff.
earlier incident.
Number 23, Gullit. Number 14,
That's good
Mateus.
play. Seedorf. Vieira was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to play it through. And here's Gullit. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Del Piero looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Van Dijk tries to clear. Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's there to make the challenge. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Seedorf looking to penetrate opposition lines. Gullit, can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Maicon. Cruyff. Maicon does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's managed to get free. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gets his head on it! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eto'o.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And here's Cruyff. Tries to think it through. That's a lovely, neat pass.
There will be 5 minutes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, it's come to nothing. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bullet. Roberto Carlos. Here's Vieira. Spread neatly. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get it through? Opts to Cruyff! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Cruyff is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cruyff. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Security staff.
They needed to win, and they have won.
Immediately.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Out to the right. He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Senegal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Cruyff. And no, he's seen through all of that. Cruyff. And here's Cantona. Seedorf. He's having a go! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Michael. Senegal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Vieira. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Decent chance! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Cruyff. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Thuram, ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Cantona.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cruyff. Cantona. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chance here to counter. Cantona. Cantona. Great chance! Vieira. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. No foul, says the referee. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's a searching pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. probing pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Nesta. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And yes, it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Chips it through. Now it's Luis Suarez, tries to play it through, tries to cross, oh, well played. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Cruyff. And here's Suarez. Pinches it off him. Still goalless. And it's Cruyff.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Maicon gets flagged offside. Oh, he's been caught napping! Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Opts for safety, moved on forwards. Vieira. The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he decides to cross it. Big chance! Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Kaka. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that was vital. Ibrahimovic. And it's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maicon. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gets into some space. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe.
Senegal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Back into the middle. Luis Suarez. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mbappe. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Seedorf. Michael is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lewis. And the finish! Oh, he's hit the bar! The interplay was really good. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Senegal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He has found the way through. Vieira. That has been slung wide. Great ball, and he got it! Goal! Senegal! And the comeback is complete.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Senegal get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 11, Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 22.
It's hit the crossbar.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Elects to cross. Nice interception, well timed. Cruyff.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Senegal still have the cards to affect this game. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. That is lovely. And it's Maicon. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, good take in a good area. This looks promising. Backward it goes. Mateus. Good ball over the top. Pele! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is from Mario. And Hullet! And the lead stays intact, just.
Hullet clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Pele. Pele will not want to lose. Great chance! And that has been clubbed away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Terrific header! And that could come back to haunt them. Roberto Carlos. Out for a throw. And it's Hullet. Now it's Romario. Pele. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bale! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Nesta. Senegal finding their passes. Senegal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Senegal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cruyff. Pelé. And this is from Mario. And he was quick to react.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, nicely intercepted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Senegal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Nice interception, well timed. And now the breakaway. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Zola.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Seedorf. Bullet. That has been slung wide. Goes for goal!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Bullet. Some really good ball movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Suarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Zola picks it up out wide. And it's Gullit. Cruyff quietly revving up. Senegal still without a single shot on target. Maicon, foot in. Threads one in. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram. Seedorf. Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's the chance to counter. Vieira. Played out to the left flank. Back into the middle. Maicon. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Ball is over the line. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. Half an hour played now. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Nedved. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Gullit. Passing is crisp. It's Ibrahimovic! And he's there to belt it away. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Maicon. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pele! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to clear it. Oh, this looks sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's an imaginative pass. Looking for the run. And this is Luis Suarez. Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now this could be a chance. Oh, there's the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Senegal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that's definitely not his best. Cruyff. Maicon is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's an early cross. That's an excellent interception.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Maicon. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 80 314.
Vieira. Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of real chance! He scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Senegal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they could break here. Played into space. This might spell take. Shoots!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 20, Luis Suarez. Le numéro
And it's
8,
Roberto Carlos.
le numéro 21,
Senegal looking to
Zidane.
pass their way through.
Le numéro 14,
That's good
à
play.
leur place,
Played into
le
the
numéro
box.
11, Bale. Le numéro 9, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro
Michael.
22, le
Senegal
numéro 10.
finding their passes.
Changement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And he was quick to react. And it's Ibrahimovic. Pelé. There's no flag. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Senegal have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Senegal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And here's Zola. Senegal can consider themselves just about safe now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne powering forward here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played, well played. Icon. Pelé. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zanetti with the clearance. Bale looking for options for movement. Not the most accurate pass. Rummenigge. It's Hullet. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Passing nice and neat. Pele touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their...